Hello everyone and welcome to this POV review by AutoTopNL. My name is Max and we are taking a look today at this very special Mercedes Maybach S600. So check out this beast. This is so long and stately. It's, I think, the most luxurious car we've ever driven and filmed. Yes, even more luxurious than the BMW M760 Li, dare I say it. V12 badge, of course, 6-liter V12 bi-turbo, 530 horsepower to play with to make sure that you go from 0 to top speed as smooth and as quiet as possible. So we do have sort of quad exhaust tips, or dual with a little thing in the middle. And other than that, you know, this is just, it's an S-Class, but it's a lot longer. It's 20 centimeters longer than a standard S-Class, and that of course all goes to this part. So for the rear passengers, and as you can see, they have added another little window here, which the S-Class doesn't have. So that is to make sure that the balance is still there in the look, because otherwise it would be really weird. The roof is also 2 millimeters higher for the headroom in the back, of course. And I think that was that. We are going to take it for a drive. I am going to take a seat in the back, but I'm also going to drive it on the Autobahn, so stick around if you want to see that. And you can subscribe to our channel if you want to see more videos on the Autobahn or other stuff of this car and many more cars. So let's go for a drive. All I need is a driver, so let's go. There he is. So let's take a look inside first, because this is as close to a private jet as you can get, or at least first class airline. This is ridiculous. Okay, so let's get in. Clean my shoes a bit because I don't want to get it dirty. And my god, so you're in this cocoon of leather and goodies and gadgets. Well, it's quite dark in here. Let's start by opening. Oh, that's the wrong one. Start by opening up these ones. And we also have the magic sky control. So we press this button and at least my roof becomes see-through. Driver, could you do yours as well, please? It's on the top there. No, to the front. Yeah, that one. There we go. So let's just start with the way I'm sitting here. So this is very comfortable already, but I have a special button right here, the reclining button. So I'll press that and the front seat disappears. There it goes. So that is already ridiculous. Now my backrest goes and the little man. There comes the footrest. So I'm actually too tall for this. That's a shame. But my driver over there sat here a couple of hours ago and he could really almost cross his legs and just relax here.
I'll show them when we go to the Autobahn.
Okay. So we have all this quilted leather right here in a very cool color, that sort of dark silver with that beige leather. We have this Alcantara headliner, which is also special for the Maybach. This Burmester high-end 3D surround sound system, 1540 watts with 24 speakers. How crazy is that? When we open this, we have a couple of tables right here, so you can just enjoy your laptop or anything you would like, your cold beverage or maybe your hot beverage, because these cup holders are heated and cooled, which is very handy. We have these super soft, let me just clear this thing out of the way, this way. We have these really nice headrest cushions, which are very, very soft. And of course, when you are reclined like this, you have that C-pillar to protect you from prying eyes trying to look at who is chilling in the back of this Maybach. You can also get, as an optional extra, a fridge in here with sort of a holder right here for 2 silver champagne flutes. We don't have it, unfortunately, but that does take away from your trunk space, of course. So let's grab a remote and switch this on. So of course Maybach used to be a separate brand, but now it's really sort of a level of luxurious interiors and an even longer wheelbase version of the Mercedes S-Class. So is that better or worse? I don't know. I think this is really, really well done. I think this is exceptionally well made, and it feels like a Maybach should. So no complaints here. So let's see what we can do here. We can go to car, the seats, the car, that's it. So let's go to car. Something I am noticing right now is that this is just an S-Class. Why is that not a Maybach? But we can use this to switch on the heating, the heated seats, and let me just switch that on. So now everything is heated, but all 4 seats, or at least my seat is. But if you would switch them on all at the same time, you would have both front seats, both rear seats, these armrests on both sides and in the front, and these armrests front and back, which is really, really nice. I know it sounds stupid and ridiculous, but it's really, really nice. So I can just operate everything from back here, which is always nice to keep an eye on my driver. Check out your position. And we also have these headphones, so you can immerse yourself even more in this regal cocoon of luxuriousness. So if you get these on, just put on a movie and relax in here while your driver gets you to your destination at very high speeds. The previous Maybachs used to be over €500,000, and they were insane. They were so large and opulent and luxurious, but there was no market for that because they stopped production before they intended to end it. This is much more efficient using the S-Class, which is already really, really insane, and just adding a bunch of luxurious stuff to it. And this Maybach version actually has pretty much everything as standard. So this is actually cheaper than a Mercedes S65 AMG, but I think it's better equipped as standard. Also, I think it looks better. I think the Maybach really has a very distinctive look. You have that front grille with double things in them. You have these chrome accents on the outside with that B pillar, which is sort of a brushed aluminium, which is exclusively for the Maybach versions. All in all, I think, you know, the price has dropped dramatically compared to the old Maybachs, and I think this is a much more complete package, and I think it makes more sense now to buy a Maybach than it used to, because those old ones were maybe a bit too crazy, and this one definitely makes more sense. But I think we're almost at the Autobahn and I am quite ready to drive for a bit, so I think we're going to switch. So I really wanted to drive it myself because, you know, who wouldn't? It has a V12 and we love V12s. We did want to take it to the Autobahn because it is very quick, but still there's that damn limiter at 250 kilometers an hour, which is again ridiculous because it will get there so freaking quickly. It's ridiculous, especially thinking about the weight of this car, over 2200 kilos, and then being this fast. That 530 horsepower really gets this car moving. We do have a passenger today, so what's up? Martijn is chilling in the back. The boss who can drive. So he is very comfortable back there.
I am.
He has his shoes off actually. That's how comfortable he is.
It's a bit smelly in here.
Yeah, it is. Luckily, Maybach has its own scent, so I actually can hear the intercom now. I can hear my voice being...
That's really cool.
I hear an echo back there. Do you hear it from the speaker?
I can hear you so clearly back here.
Okay, so there's an intercom here and I can hear my echo in the back of the car, so I can just talk like this, and if I'm correct, Martijn should be able to hear me quite clearly.
Clear and loud.
You do really get that super luxurious driving feel that you also got in a Maybach. It's really soft. I have it in its sportiest setting right now, but still I can't feel anything going on beneath the wheels, and that is also because this car, as standard, has sort of a camera laser scanning system which scans the road surface ahead. It can actually see depth, so it can see when the road is changing, and it will adjust the suspension accordingly. So it will sense when a bump is coming or a pothole or whatever, and it adjusts the suspension, and it's truly ridiculous. It's also, Mercedes claims, the most quiet saloon on sale. Which, you know, we don't have a decibel meter or anything, but it is pretty quiet in here. So it will do 0 to 100 kilometers an hour in 5 seconds flat, and as I said, top speed is 250 kilometers an hour, but it's mainly the way it does sort of 80 to 130 kilometers an hour. That's when it's really ridiculous. And even when you get past 150, when you get past 200, it doesn't seem to let off. The acceleration, it's linear, it just keeps going. And I don't actually know if there's an option available. Do you know, to raise the top speed?
No, there's only the S63 and 65 AMGs who get that.
So that's a shame, because this will cruise at 250 very easily, and it would go past 300, I think, but still it's quick enough. So we are leaving Germany right now. This is the Netherlands, so we have to be very good and drive 100 here. So I'm going to end it here. Thanks so much for watching. I hope to see you at the next POV review. You can subscribe by clicking on the little icon in the bottom right corner, and you can follow us on social media. Just search for AutoTopNL and you will find us. Thanks guys, bye. Bye.